Namaste and welcome to Yoga with Hitesh. My name is Hitesh and it's very nice to meet you. So, maybe you recently started teaching yoga and you are not sure if you are going in the right direction or not, or you just want to grow as a yoga teacher and you are looking for feedbacks, you're looking for opinions and perspectives. You care about your students, you care about your reputation, you care about not giving a bad name to yoga. So if any of this is true, let's talk. I was born and raised in a Hindu spiritual family. I grew up chanting mantras in the morning, chanting mantras in the evening, going to the temple inside the house in the morning, in the evening with my parents, and observing some rules like the day starts with going to the bathroom, freshening up, taking a shower. You can't enter the kitchen without being clean. So there were some rules, some discipline that we followed from the very beginning. Although I had my share of rebellion years in my teenage, but then I saw the point of all these discipline after my teenage, and since then I've consistently remained very religious to my practice and to the importance of discipline, so on and so forth. Your own experience becomes your confidence factor. Your own experience starts speaking for yourself, no matter how many books you read and how many people you listen to, like you're doing right now. But in order for you to become a better yoga teacher, in order for you to be a good yoga teacher, you will be really helped by your experiences. The first thing that you should do is practice. Yoga is a practice, and you must remain a student forever, and you must practice all the time. Practice will give you confidence, practice will improve you and give you insights, and the practice will speak for itself when you go in front of your students. You will not have to refer to books all the time or to quote from yoga books or other yoga teachers. You can speak from your experience, and this will be shown in your eyes, in your heart, and you will have an amazing connection with your students. So don't stop practicing. When you teach a yoga class, even if you are moving with your students all the time, that's not your practice. I'm sure you've heard of this, and I'm guilty of this as well, that oftentimes I have not been able to continue with my own practice, but this remains the most important thing forever. If I felt like not growing, not being more valuable to my students, I've always looked back and found out that there is some kind of inconsistency with my own practice. So practice always, practice all the time, and your investment in yourself will be the biggest investment ever. So be healthy, eat healthy, sleep healthy, live healthy, think healthy, be the person, be the teachings that you are teaching to other people. Have the habits that you want other people to have. You will naturally be confident and you'll naturally be good at this if you're really having an alignment between what you think, what you say, and what you do. Don't stop at thinking or saying part. Always do. This earthly plane, this land of karma, you have to act, you have to work, and work selflessly, work religiously, work diligently, as much as it is possible for you, as much as you agree. So don't try to over agree if you don't, but be honest, be authentic with your practice, be authentic with what you say to other people. Don't try to build an image. This personality is a mask in itself, and you don't want to keep building masks over masks. So be honest, be like an open book, and go out there and share yoga, and then you will see an amazing electrical current, electromagnetic energy just spreading around you, and people coming to practice with you and wanting to spend time with you because they see the fragrance of innocence, the fragrance of simplicity and humility in you. So it's very important to practice. I think I've really gotten this point through, I hope. Second thing is that through practice, you will discover your strength. What are you good at? Are you good at alignments? Are you good at specifically taking care of disease, yoga therapy aspect of the practice? Is your voice very late night DJ voice? Can you guide meditation practices, breathing practices? Can you make people experience a deeper state of calm and relaxation just with the help of your voice and your tone. Then focus on that. With your practice, you will discover your strength. Are you better at connecting people? Are you better at just creating a safe space where people can just be? So on and so forth. I think you got the idea. So discover your strength and build upon that. Did you have a history of a disease? Did you have like I don't know, a knee injury? Did you have a scoliosis problem? And were you like really did you have a lot of weight and you were having a negative connection relation with your body, and then you overcame it, not necessarily by losing weight, but by accepting your body as it is. Maybe you have a body type that is bigger. So if you have a personal story, then don't be shy. Don't try to hide that story. Seek that story, derive a deeper, finer understanding of that story, and share it with people. When you share personal stories with people, they really connect with you. They see the human in you, that the same human they see in themselves, and this just creates a beautiful connection. So discover your strength and build upon that. So practice, 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 discover your strength. And also, to be a good yoga teacher, you have to be very observant of your students. Maybe you don't want to overcorrect them, but you want to keep an eye on them. You want to see how they breathe, their alignment, and give them cues. You want to remember them by their names, although it won't be a good idea to call them out in a group class. But when you greet them, when you say goodbye to them, it will be a good idea to remember their names, to make everyone feel that they are important, they count. And when they write to you for a question, first of all, you want to you want to encourage them to ask questions. And if someone asks you questions, answer them. If you don't have an answer, tell them you will get back to them, and do get back to them. If possible, always get back to people within 24 hours. You don't have to reply instantly, but always get back to them before the day ends. So reply to all your messages at the end of the day. You want to be that reliable, dependable yoga teacher in your community, in your local area, that people can go out to. And then look at what people need from you. What are they really asking you? Is your yoga class enough, or they are asking for yoga retreats, or they are asking for a longer version of workshops or training events? Are they asking for you to write blogs or write books? So get feedbacks and see what the community needs. Give them more value than they ask for, and just be out there as a person who wants to really serve. And make no mistake that you are not perfect. You will always learn, you will always grow, and they need to know that you're not this divine being who comes and he's showering his blessings on other people, his or her or their blessing on other people. But you're just an authentic person, and you're trying to share what you have learned on the way, and whoever needs this knowledge can pick it, or who don't need it can skip it. Yeah, for example, this video, many people will watch it, many people won't watch it, and depending upon many factors, it will be shown to a different audience. But my intention is that maybe one person is listening to me, and maybe it matters to you. And that's enough for me. That's my serving part, my recording, editing, uploading, adding title, adding thumbnail is just enough. I'm happy. If one person really lets me know, or even just feels it and tells me telepathically that, it really helped me. So do that, and really get into this. You really define your life in the yogic terms, and live the yogic life, and you will become a good yoga teacher. And I guess you will get more technical suggestions from different teachers, but I'm speaking from my heart. And if you take care of these heartly aspects of yourself, your being, you will be a very loving and beloved yoga teacher in your community. I wish you all the best. Let me know what else do you think makes you a good yoga teacher. If you have suggestions, write them in the comment section. Maybe it will be really useful for all of us, including me, to see and hear a different perspective. So do that, and please subscribe to this channel if you are new here, and let's keep hanging out together, and be well, keep serving. Namaste, take care of yourselves.